Alright, what is up everyone? In this video, I'm going to improve my motherboard storage area. So this is where I store my motherboards, filled up with a bunch of random stuff at the moment. So I ordered some motherboards from eBay. There were the CPU motherboard combo with memory. I ordered three of those boards, and I'm not gonna have enough room for those boards coming in from eBay. So I need to upgrade my little storage area here for my motherboards. This was made with cardboard. I did research online to see what solutions there are for storing motherboards. I couldn't find anything really, simple, easy to get, and inexpensive, of course. And I didn't want to use plastic or metal. And I was going to use wood, but I need to cut the wood into the pieces, and that was too much work in my opinion for this. I just wanted a simple, cheap, free solution, and I used cardboard. And this is some really thick board. This was cardboard from like a TV, and I don't have this kind of cardboard anymore. This thick kind here, but I'm just gonna use a cheap. I'm just gonna use the cardboard that I have laying around, just to give me some more slots. So I do have, as you can see at the bottom here, the base. It goes all the way to here. So that means I can put at least one, two, three, around three more boards. I have to get rid of this area. These are all my network cards here. I gotta get rid of these, and then I'm gonna have room for one, two, three, four, maybe four more boards. I do have a couple over here, so I don't have space for this MSI, nor do I have space for this ASRock ITX. This is not going in there. This is just some old hardware I have laying around. Hopefully I get around to it, to test it out. But yep, so I have two boards right now, and then I have three coming in that I'll need room for. So that's why I'm going to make some space here. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and remove all this and get the base out, and then hot glue some more slides here to give me some more space. And then I'm just going to move the hard drives, get rid of this spots here and put the hard drive on this area. I need to figure out a good solution for storing hard drives for sure. I do have a lot of SATAs and then SAS drives. I'm not using any of the SAS drives right now, but maybe I can store the SAS drives somewhere else and just keep SATA here. Something that's more compatible with what I'm working with here. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start removing all this stuff out. Alright, so I'm just gonna start moving some stuff out. Just probably the boards first. I need to find a good area to put these. I don't want them to get damaged. I have damaged the board before, and I don't want that to happen anymore. So I'm just gonna move these to my desk, and hopefully that should be good enough. Got some 10 gig Ethernet NICs here, IO shields. All right, let's see what kind of boards I got. Let me show you guys what I got here. So I have this Asus. Nope, it's a Gigabyte, and this is a B760M Aorus Elite MATX motherboard, and it looks like there's an i3-12100F on there, and this is a DDR5 board. Alright, so the next board I have here, this is a Gigabyte Z690 Gaming X DDR4, and the CPU that's on here is an i7. Nope, wrong. It's an i3 14100. Cool little board. This is my backup board that I have just in case my main board stops working. I have this to use, and I won't have to run around try to find a board that supports my CPU and memory. So there you go. Alright, so the next board with CPU is this Asus X299A. This is a Prime model, and the CPU that's on here is the i7 4800X. I actually bought this board off of the Facebook Marketplace, and I realized that it's actually missing one of these GPU clips, but it's not a big deal. The slot works, but you know, originally I bought it because I thought it supported ECC memory, but you know, it turns out it didn't. I was looking at the wrong model, and so yeah, I have this now, so I can use this if I ever need it. This is an older CPU, so it uses a ton of power. So up next, we got this Asus P9X79WS IPMI server motherboard. So I bought this from eBay, and it cost me, it was pretty expensive. It was like $180. And the reason I bought it was because this was my first ever server board. This supports ECC memory, so I have 64 gigabytes of DDR3 ECC memory, and the CPU that's on here, it is the i5-2690V2. Yep, so this was the server board that I had on my server before. I recently upgraded to something more efficient, and now I have this sitting around in case I ever want to use it for some reason. I do want to actually buy an i7 CPU on here, so I can use this like with Windows and stuff, because the CPU that's on here, it's really slow with Windows for some reason. It's just like overall the speed of Windows is really slow, pretty bad for this with this CPU. Anyways, yeah, I'm planning on buying a CPU for this. Alright, so the next board, this came with a PC that I got for $20. This is an Asus P7P550 or 55D E Pro. Okay, yeah, the 550 or the 55D. I don't know. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. Who knows? But I actually got this board. It came with a PC that I bought for $20 a while ago. The guy said that the board didn't work, but when I tested the PC, it actually booted up and worked perfectly fine. So I don't know why he would say that. This is an older board. I do have the CPU for this. It came with a CPU, and yeah, it's a perfectly working Asus board from a while ago. Okay, so we're almost done. I'm almost done taking all this out. Let me show you guys. I gotta be real careful with these. So these are my 10 gig NICs. The HPE Ethernet 10 gigabit 530 SFP Plus adapter. So this has two SFP Plus ports. This is what I used on my server, my PC. You know, this works with Windows, so it was a cheap way to upgrade to 10 gig. I actually bought this from eBay. This is an older one here, but on eBay for two, you can buy two of these for like $17. That was the best deal, I think, in my opinion, that I've had in a while. And they came with two SFP Plus transceivers. Alright, cool. So we got all those components off. Now we can get this base off. We can start gluing some more and get some more room. I can even expand this a little more. Hopefully, you know, I can get 1, 2, 3 more slots, hopefully. But you know, we'll see. Alright, cool. So I'm here. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue on my little cardboard pieces. So I have 4 total. I'm gonna be using some hot glue here from this Ryobi hot glue gun. The cardboard that I used before was thicker, so this was from a TV. I don't have that cardboard anymore, so I can't really use that anymore. So I'm gonna be using some thinner cardboard, and it's gonna be a little shorter, but it should be enough to where you know, I can hold a board, even like a lightweight board. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. I'm gonna do it like right here. Alright, so I think I'm done here. I'm just gonna let it dry and then I'll reinforce it more if I need to. But overall, that should be good enough. If I have to, I'll put like attach one in the middle, just give it more support here. But I think it should be fine. You know, once it's fully dried, I'm gonna test it with some motherboards and see how it holds up. Alright, so the hot glue is finally dry, and I think it should be strong enough now to hold some motherboards. Yeah, should be strong enough. So I got this MSI, it's a Z87 G45 gaming motherboard. I'm gonna try it on this slot here, and yeah, it holds it. And hopefully it's not in the way of the one behind it, but you know, it's doing its job. Let's see this one here. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. You know, so far so good. It is holding it. Let me get some other boards just to see how what the clearance is. So yeah, let me get some boards. Alright, look at that. So it's not too bad. This one is hitting the back one here. And let's see what happens if I put it behind it. Alright, so far so good. And yeah, I think the one from the back here, if I can bend this a little bit, should be fine. Keep going back. Oh. Okay, I think the cooler definitely has to come off for some of these boards because it does get in the way, it does hit the other one. But overall, I think that's a success here. I get 1, 2, 3, 4 more motherboard slots, and I'm gonna have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 motherboards that I can store here. So awesome. Let me go ahead and put this back and populate these slots with my boards. Alright, look at this. Much better. Just boards now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 slots. I do have 2 ATX boards coming in. So I have an Asus board and a Gigabyte board coming in. I think one is, so 2 ATX boards. One's a Gigabyte and the other one's an Asus, if I'm not mistaken. And then a MATX board that's also an Asus. Probably. I forgot what I ordered. But I should have enough space for them, and then for extra if I ever need to. I may use the front one here for my PCIe cards, just, you know, to keep them safe. And now I just have to pretty much organize my stuff here. I have a lot of stuff everywhere, you know, but cool. My little upgrade, $0 upgrade for my motherboard storage is complete. Nice. Okay, so I waited till the boards that I ordered arrived. So this is one of the boards that I ordered here. This one here. And this one. So I got this one, and this one from eBay. I'm gonna make a video about them, you know, testing them out. Just want to make sure I didn't get scammed and stuff like that. But yeah, so this is how my little motherboard organizer looks like when it's filled up. Now I know which boards I have, which boards I can use, and I gotta test these out first, but I'll do that in a later video. So yeah, what do you guys think? It looks pretty neat, and it costs $0. I mean, you will need a glue gun, but you know, everybody should have a little glue gun sitting around in your house. And cardboard is everywhere, you know, when you order stuff from Amazon, you know, or you can get it for free. But I think cardboard is probably the best material on the low cost side, because you know, the other material would probably be wood, but you know, that's a little more difficult to cut, and you know, you have to screw it on or put glue, wood glue and stuff like that. And but yeah, this is a more cheaper, more affordable motherboard storage solution for me. And yeah, I like it. And I was planning on painting the board green, so I'm still thinking about that, painting it green, make it look nice, you know. But yeah, there you go. Cool. What do you guys think about my little solution here? Just leave a comment or leave a like. But anyways, that's all for this video. See you guys in the next one.